It is now the fourth hour of Worldwide Transmission. Bob Chapman, expert on what's happening in the markets and with commodities, will be joining us for his once-a-week visit. We'll open the phones up.
There's the people who listen to programs like this who really want to get the truth and do something about it, and then there's the rest of them that don't care. I mean, Alex, you know we tell them the truth, and I don't want to know about it.
Well, Ron Paul keeps saying that it's all going to end when everything collapses, and it does appear, as you've said, that the elite did want to implode the economy. Their own documents stated to consolidate, but that it's even gotten out of their own hands because they're just so greedy. And if we do go into a depression in the next 2.5, 3 years, as all the experts say we are at current trends, what will that look like when their system collapses and all these parasites are unable to take care of themselves?
Well, I think the exposure of what they've done is going to be tremendous, and they know that. And that's why you have the laws that we have today, so they can turn America, and other countries as well, into military states, so that they won't get all put in jail for what they've done.
Exactly. It's a rearguard action.
And they're terrified. They know there's people like you and I out there who would bring them to trial legally in a heartbeat for what they've done, for destroying our entire system deliberately and, manipulating all of the markets of the world. What they're going to do in OPEC is shut off the oil. They have been pushed as far as they're going to be. And they don't like the United States, and for good reason. And that's why, with this announcement, which very few people know about this, that's what kicked this thing. And, of course, you have higher oil prices as a result of that if it happens. The arrogance of the United States and Western Europe and England has gone too far. And, your enemy's enemy is your friend. And in this case, today, Mr. Gaddafi is our friend.
Well, I was about to say,
he's calling them to account.
I was about to say, though, we see this with people throughout history, and I have to say it's scary to know that this elite is power mad and out of control. I mean, they'd have to be to do the things they're doing. I guess this just historically happens sometimes.
It happens quite frequently. The problem is people don't really get into and read history. And if you go back just to the 11th century and you watch the evolution of warfare, politics, finances, the same hand is there. When they took control away from the Crusaders who were running the monetary system, and after that it was the same group of people, and the Crusaders who argued like de Molay, they immolated him and hung everybody else or cut their throats. And this is the kind of people we're dealing with. It's been going on for 1,000 years.
I just really feel sorry for people all leveraged into debt, living the yuppie lifestyle, who've laughed at all this. I think it's safe to say they're in for some rough times. What do you say, Bob?
Oh, it's going to be very, very difficult, and that's why you have to have gold and silver in your investments, and you got to take those insurance policies out, and food and preparation and clean water and things like that. It's very important.
We're back live. Everything we've told you has come true. The White House says Bush is a dictator and they're getting ready for martial law. Will it be Barack Obama? Will it be Bush? Will it be McCain that calls it? You're already in it when the cops walk up to you and say, "You got a license for that camera, boy?" Man, we're in trouble. You see, when the shields go down, everybody in the world knows you can come in here and buy a politician. The foreigners know this is the happy hunting ground. It's like China was 150 years ago when 9 different powers divided it up. Corruption brings you down. And it's happened now. Folks, I'm freaked out when I'm driving to work. I'm freaked out when I'm 3 a.m. when I wake up. I mean, I'm not pleased that I was right about everything. I'm not happy that we were right about everything. This is sick. Yeah, we saw it coming a long time ago, but now that the fact that some people can't see it, it's hard to believe. Just type into Google 10-year gold chart, 10-year oil chart. Watch them. They're both parabolic. Gold always dips in the summer. The fact that it's rising in the summer scares the daylights out of me. I mean, I don't want to have a depression. I don't want to be right about all this. I mean, I've been so busy fighting the New World Order, I haven't made the proper preparations for my family. Lord knows I've got to get it done. I got a few final news stories I want to hit.